All right, 8:19, the Arlington Fire District's flag controversy has been going strong here for the last couple of days.
It has.
And if you want to read more about the story, you can go to our website, hudsonvalleycountry.com. And we promised we would try to get someone on that's got a little more insight into this whole
kind of clear it up for us.
Debacle. And we're joined by Tory Gallante. Your title with the fire department is?
Chief of the Arlington Fire District.
Chief of the Arlington Fire District. And obviously, you guys have been thrown into this whole whirlwind of controversy. And I know that most of the people listening to the show right now have already heard about what's going on over in the Arlington Fire District. But if you don't know, basically it happened, this past week? Was it Sunday or Monday when they had this meeting where they told you that you need to take the flags off the fire trucks?
It was Monday evening.
Monday evening. And if you can, Tory, walk us through exactly how this all started. What happened?
Yeah, about a month or two ago, I was approached by the union that represents the career firefighters here about putting American flags on the back of some of the fire vehicles here. Obviously, I gave them permission under a couple minor conditions that the flags were secured properly, they didn't interfere with anything, and they were kept clean and maintained. And the guys here are really good about keeping stuff clean and maintained, obviously.
Right.
So they've been on there for a good month and a half, 2 months now. We had a meeting Monday evening, the Board of Fire Commissioners. They meet twice a month. During that meeting, 3 out of the 5 commissioners expressed that they wanted the American flags removed from the fire vehicles, and obviously I was very upset with that directive. But on Tuesday, I had to direct the guys to take them off the vehicles in a short ceremony. We wanted to give respect and honor to the flag. They were removed from the fire equipment.
Okay, and again, Tory Gallante joins us on the show, the fire chief, the Arlington District, talking about this controversy. So now, permission was granted to put the flags on
a month ago.
Yeah, and then when they suggested to you to take them off, it wasn't like an actual like vote, right? They didn't vote on this?
It wasn't a vote, but it was a directive, and I have to follow directives.
Okay.
So it was more like an order?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, directive, yeah, I get it. So, and obviously you were just following what, you were directed to do. And, I think the controversy of this, now some of your fire trucks already do they have flags on them already?
They have decals on them.
Decals.
The majority of our vehicles have them, yeah.
Right. And the reasoning behind them asking you to remove these flags, is it a safety thing?
Some of the commissioners cited potential liability and a safety issue. We have a health and safety committee here and our own mechanics. The mechanics made sure they were secured properly, and I went through our health and safety committee, and they definitely don't interfere with anything. I don't remember reading or hearing about any accidents, throughout the country caused by a American flag on the back of an emergency vehicle.
I know that there are petitions online, like change.org's got one.
Yeah, I saw that.
And, if you are on Facebook, you check out our Facebook page, just go to hudsonvalleycountry.com, and you could sign the petition to have the flags reinstated, so to speak, on the Arlington fire trucks. I know you guys retired the flag off of the trucks and then delivered them to the Houstonville Fire Department.
I believe they were delivered to the Houstonville Fire Department, yes.
And they're putting them up on their trucks loud and proud, which we obviously always appreciate. I just think that, it's got to be tough for you, and I kind of feel bad for you being put in a position where I understand just by talking to you that, you're all for having these flags on the trucks and having to follow a directive because that's your job.
Correct.
I mean, that's kind of a crappy situation.
And it's a tough place to be in. And plus, you're at the forefront of it. You're the one that everyone's coming to. So it's probably very stressful for you right now.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
We're used to stress here, but it's it's overwhelming.
Yeah.
The amount of phone calls, emails, and visitors, 99.9% in support. It's incredible.
I do think that these board members are probably rethinking their decision today.
I hope they will. I actually have a meeting with 2 of the board members today and a couple of union officials, and hopefully at some point there'll be some sort of resolution, and we'll get those flags back on the vehicles.
That would be absolutely awesome. And again, the outpouring support, I know on our Facebook page and, here in the studio, people have been calling in and, letting us know how upset they are with the fact that you guys had to remove the flags. But we just want to make sure we get this point across before we wrap things up, that it was the board that decided, not the fire department members, because that's I want to make sure these fire...
There's miscommunication when stories like this happen.
Yeah, there's been a lot of miscommunication and a lot of blame. I've received some very mean messages, but I'm definitely in support of having them on the vehicles as long as the personnel here.
Very cool, man. Tory, thank you so much for coming on, and if you can, let us know how everything works out, all right?
Definitely. Thank you, and thanks for your support, everybody. We appreciate it.
All right. We appreciate